that makeup.
Hey beauties, all right, so I just wanted to show you guys this tutorial. It's just a very cool look that is just summertime worthy, and I'm sure you guys are going to really like the look, so just keep on watching.
Hey beauties, what's happening? I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I like my brows to be nice and fluffy looking, so I brush them up first. You guys have to be close for this. I just make sure that my brows look like twins and not just sisters. I like for them to look as even as possible, not settling. I am making sure that you guys are all together, all the way even. So I am going to now go in with my serum, and if I am wearing this during the day, I'm going to go in with my serum moisturizer, and then I'm going to put SPF on. But since this is more like a going out makeup look, I'm not going to put SPF on. Moisturize, make sure that everything is nice and hydrated. I am then going to go in with my BB cream, and this is the BB cream that I use. And this is the 8-in-1 Beauty Perfector, and it is a beauty balm, so it is a BB cream, and it also has SPF, and this is the reason why I like it. So if you do not have SPF and you do have a beauty balm, a BB cream, and you do have a BB cream, make sure it does have SPF in it, and if it doesn't have SPF in it, then don't even use it. There's no point of using it. I'm going to place that in the back of my hand. Now, I am obviously a lot darker for this. This is the deeper tone, but I'm using this kind of like a base for my makeup, perfecting my makeup even more, and kind of like a primer. So I'm not using a primer. This is going to act as my primer. And if you want to get extra, you can use one of those shimmer glittery skin things like that you use, the highlighters, underneath your foundation. I'm going to just do a little bit just because I'm going to be extra. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean. So I'm going to take a little bit of the pigment, and you can put this in with your serums, or you can mix it in with your skin oil. I'm going to mix them in with serum, and I'm just going to put the serum in I'm going to put the pigment onto my serum. I'm going to mix them together, and I'm going to make my own little highlight cream. Yes, John, let me see that highlight. After I do that, I'm going to take the foundation I've been using this summer, and it is the CoverGirl Outlast, and this is my summer shade. This is in the shade 370, but it still is a little too dark for me, so I'm going to show you what I do. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it in the back of my hand and put it in with my sponge. I'm going to just work that into my skin. Now this is darker than my skin tone, but I'm going to show you what I do just to kind of make it work for me. I'm not rubbing my beauty sponge. I'm literally just damping it in. I'm going to go to a clean side and dampen it some more. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to take my Fenty. This is my Fenty foundation. This is in the shade 370. And I'm going to put this in like the inner parts of my face. I'm going to take like a pump and a half, not too much. And I'm just going to dab it into these areas. That's so much better. Let me have my mirror so close to me. I feel like I can see. So I'm just going to put that in like the inner parts of my face. And I'm going to dab it in. So this is kind of bringing light back into my face. Not kind of. I'm adding light back into my face. And I'm pressing it in. I'm making sure that when my sponge is still damp, but I am pressing it in so that it doesn't look like it's too much makeup. After I do that, I am going to go in with my concealer. Yes, I know it's a lot of layers, but it should be thin enough where it doesn't look like you have way too much layers on your face. And now with this concealer, I'm not going to do the whole triangle. I'm just going to strategically place the concealer where I need light. So for me, that is right here in the inner parts of my eye, because I have a little bit of darkness here. So I'm going to just place that right here. I'm not going to put the whole triangle. I'm going to place that in the corners of my nose. And for me, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of like these lines right here, like, you know, my smile lines. So I do place a little bit of light into my smile line so I don't have that darkness, because I don't really like it on me. But if you're okay with it, then that's fine. And I just go in the middle of my face like I normally do. And I like to place it on the corners of my nose because it gives me more of like a slenderized type of look. And I'm going to blend that out. And I'm doing really, really light taps to blend this out. You see how lightly I'm tapping? Just like very light. You're almost like just using the tip of the sponge. After I got my under eyes to where I want it, I'm going to go over them once more. And I'm going to put my head down so that if I do have any creasing, it kind of goes away. And I'm just going to smooth it out before I set it, just in case it did crease while I was still blending out the rest of my face. I'm using the Infallible setting powder, and I'm just using just a little bit. Like a little bit. This is honestly one of the best setting powders I have used. I really like it. The only thing is that it's all white, and it says it's translucent, but I feel like it just stays white. And that's the only thing that I don't really like. Is it the size of my mouth here? And that's just because I tend to get shiny in this area right here, and I don't like it. So I set it. Oh, I'm also going to set my eyes because my eyes tend to get too shiny, and I don't like it. Too oily. So this is just gonna help to, one, soak up the oils, and two, make sure and ensure that my eyeshadows are not creasing on me, which I definitely don't like during the summer. Alright, so now that this is set, I am going to contour, and I'm going to be using the NYX contour palette in dark. And I typically go for this dark shade right here. Sometimes I kind of just like mix these two and then blend, but we'll see what we do. And I'm going to take this small little dome shaped brush, and this is from Morphe. It is the E8 brush. I remembered it and I didn't even have to look at it. And I'm just going to contour. You know what I didn't do that I forgot to do, that I should have did already? I'm going to outline my brows. So for me to outline my brows, I use Oh Brow Baby by Morphe, and I just take like a little brush like this, and I just add the product on. And I like this because it just gives me a clean look. You see how I cleaned that up? Cleaned it up. It looks more clean than my other brow. But it does look a little white, so I'm just gonna smooth it out, you know? So I don't have that whiteness right there. I just like it. Like when I look like I have makeup on. Like, you're gonna know I have makeup on, but you're not gonna see it. Like, I don't want you to see like where it starts, where it finishes, like what I did. No. Now that my brows are done, let me see here. Wait, hold on. We're not even done yet. I forgot. I need brow gel. I'm gonna take my brow gel from e.l.f. And I'm gonna run them over my brows to keep them up, and also add a tint of black back into them where I might have lost it. So now that my brows are done, I'm gonna get into the contour shade right here. Sometimes I kind of just like mix these two. And I'm just gonna map out where I want this darkness. So I want my face to look more chiseled, so I'm gonna put the darkness from the outer. So if I want my face to look more chiseled, I'm gonna make sure I have more darkness going towards the middle instead of just being on the outside perimeters of my face, because that is going to hide what I want to hide. It's just gonna add darkness, and it's just gonna make my face look more slender. And who doesn't want a more slender, snatched face? And make sure I get into my hairline, because I don't want my head to look all white and then around my face look dark. I'm taking my Morphe 35K palette, and I'm using these two shades from up here in this corner. And just literally get any brown or taupey look, anything that's close to your skin tone, and I'm just putting that into the sockets of my eye. Let's move you guys closer. So I'm just really just adding this into my crease. It is like very close to my skin tone, so it's just gonna bring a little bit of dimension to my eye. Because what are we creating? We're creating a beautiful eye look. And I'm also going to just kind of like lightly brush it out. So I'm going in, windshield wiper, and then brush out. And I'm gonna go into my Huda palette, my nude palette, which is nothing nudie about this palette. By the way, it's very pinky. It should have been a pinkish nude palette. It's not a nude, it's a pink. Anyways, I'm going to go in with, I'm gonna mix like these three colors like here together. And actually, maybe I'm just gonna take Tutty. I'm gonna take Tutty right here, and I'm going to come a little closer. I'm gonna take Teddy and put him right underneath that crease color, even though Teddy looks very similar to my shade as well. We're building, guys, we're building. Also, it might be a little bit hard for you guys to see because I do have lashes. Okay. After I do that, I'm going to go in with teas. And I'm going to mix it with a bit of, I can't see because you rubbed off, raw. A little bit of raw. And I'm going to put that inside of my crease area with the same brush. I haven't even switched brushes yet. And I'm going to just do like little circular motions. And I'm going to take my time just blending it. Do my windshield wiper motion and blend up. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush like this, just a clean fluffy brush, no product on it, and I'm going to use it to just blend it out. I blend in circular motions, and I also blend just, you know, windshield wiper motion, just straight. And I like the approach of just a little goes a long way, just using a little bit of product and having it work for me instead of using way too much. Because you can easily just add more if you need more, like I'm about to do right now. Now I'm going to go in with Love Bite. Actually, yeah, right. I'm going to go in with this purple color here. Because now I'm going to take it just a little bit darker. And I'm going to also take it with teas. So I'm just mixing these two together. And I'm going to put that right into this area. And still stay very close. Like I'm going a little bit lower than that crease area, but I'm still staying like right here. I'm just adding more dimension into this crease. And smoking it out a little bit more, just making it look more, you know, glam. A little glam. I hope you guys can see. Can you see? And you see. I'm bringing it out. Okay. After I blended that to my satisfaction, I'm gonna take my flat brush like this. It's just completely flat. Nothing special. And I'm gonna go into Crave, which is this champagne-ish, sparklish type of color right here. And I'm going to add Crave right into this empty part, and I'm gonna put it all in this. It's gonna be like my highlight. This is gonna be like my lid color, my highlight, all that in a bag of chips, everything that I need right here in Crave. And I'm dabbing it on. Actually, you know what I should have did? I should have added that concealer first. So I'm gonna add the concealer on top of this, and now I'm just gonna put Crave on top. So I'm adding concealer into this middle part. The concealer in the palette that comes with the palette. I'm gonna put on both my eyes. You guys can use any palette, any concealer, so don't think that just because I'm using these colors means you need to use these colors. It's just a info. Now I'm going to put Crave on, and I'm dabbing it. I love the look of purple and gold. It's just magical to me, and it looks amazing on skin. And I'm going to use the same colors on the bottom, and I'm just going to take it with like a brush like this, like kind of like a, what do you call it? A pencil brush. Now, actually, I'm going to take a brush like this first. I'm going to take a flat brush like this first, and I'm going to kind of etch out my eye. At the bottom, I want to add like a shadow, so that kind of makes my eyes look bigger. And I'm literally using the same colors that I was using on top, so I'm just going to mix these two together. Love, Bite, and Tease. Shake off the excess. And kind of just shape out underneath the eye and add a little bit of color so I can add some shadow and make my eye appear bigger. So I'm going to go underneath as usual, but in the corner I'm going to kind of take it out like that. You see? And it's just like really subtle. It's not like major, but it does add, especially when I put my eyeliner on. And then I'm going to repeat that to the other side. So you see that it is a subtle shadow, but it does elongate my eyes and give it like this really cool effect. So I like it. Could also add just a little bit of lightness into this area right here. And I'll just open it guys a little bit more. I'm going to do really light line. I'm not going to do a heavy cat eye or anything. I want it to be complementary to the look. So I'm going to look straight ahead into my camera. Not my camera, my mirror. And then I'm going to draw out where I want my wings. And when you look straight ahead, you're able to get a better line instead of one line being up this way and the other one being down here. You get more of a balance. And then I'm going to go back in. If you make any mistakes, you can always take one of these cool little Q-tips and clean up whatever you need to clean up. after I do my eyeliner, I did the eyeliner on top. I'm gonna put mascara on the bottom lashes. I'm gonna go with the brown lip liner, and I'm just gonna outline my lip. Not like that. Now I'm gonna put gloss on, and this is High Shine Lip Gloss, and I got this at Forever 21. It smells really good. I'll blend that out with my finger. After my lip gloss, I'm gonna put on my highlight, and only in the middle. Then I'm gonna add some blush. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna brush up. Always lift up because you don't want to lift down and make you look older. You want to lift up and make you look younger. After that, I'm gonna spray my face one more time. If you do get a little shiny over here, what you can do is just take your translucent powder and set over your face once more. Right now I'm just using the Master Fix by Face Studio, whatever. And I'm just going to let you put that on with my brush. And what this is going to just blur my skin and make it look more perfect. And not so shiny. Because even though I want to glow, I don't want to look too shiny. So you see how it kind of just mattifies my face a bit more. I ended up adding just a little bit more darkness underneath my eyes. So I just took a brown and then I mixed it with a black, and I kind of just smoked it out just a little bit just to add a little bit more here. But other than that, I just threw my hair up in a big ass bun. See, my bun is getting bigger and I'm excited about it. Anyways, I hope you guys like my tutorial. I hope you guys like the way it turned out. I like the way it turned out. I think it looked bronzy and it's cute. So I hope you guys liked my tutorial. And if you guys do like it, just please hit the like button down below, and also hit the notification button right beside it so you can be notified every single time I upload. I'm going to be uploading more often. I am aiming for twice a week. Like I said, I'm aiming for twice a week. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to get here. Alright, I'm trying to do my best to get more content up. And also, it's the summertime. I am busy. I am a mother and I also have my own business. But I do love putting out content for you guys. And I just love to get dolled up and then talk in front of a camera because I love to talk. Bye, guys. Till next week. I'll see you later unless you keep watching my video. Bye.